Welcome back. All right, so next up in the jersey collection videos, I'm going to talk about the caps. Now, with the caps, they've had a few design changes over the years. A couple of pretty major ones. I should start off though. I'm going to start off. I'm going to start off with the AHL. So I just did St. Louis. I don't have a St. Louis AHL jersey. Their AHL affiliate's now Springfield, and of course the Springfield jersey that I have is from when they were at the Florida Panthers, and so it's still in the Florida Panthers portion of the collection, but I have two Hershey Bears jerseys. These are both fantastic. Like them quite a bit. And so, yeah, two Hershey Bears. And as I've mentioned before, the Hershey Bears do not have anything on here about being affiliated with the Capitals. I'm perfectly fine with that. It doesn't bother me to see an AHL team with their own identity. Now, what's interesting is that if we talk about their 80s design and the designs they've had, well, they've done throwbacks to them not too long ago. So while I have the 80s versions of these jerseys, they are nowhere near as nice in that the red version of this from the 80s, the logo is so unbelievably small, which was the thing with the old CCM jerseys where the logos were kind of small. But yeah, so here's your Reebok Premier, still with the jock tag on it. Here's your Adidas. This is a Don Beaupre, because when I was going to get a name on this, I was like, well, it's got to be Beaupre. So, I mean, who else from that era? But yeah, I don't mind these. I don't know that they ever go back to that. It's not that far off of what they wear now, and I think what they wear now is a bit of a cleaner look. But yeah, those ones are nice. And then of course they decided, well, we're going to change things. And boy, did they ever. When they changed over to these, there were some divisive opinions. I liked them a lot. I thought they were fantastic. To this day, I think they're really, really nice jerseys. I think it's sharp, and there you can see the black one right there. So, bam. 3 right across. But yeah, so, and I'll talk about that one in a bit. But I do like the Capitals word mark that's on here. I'm not normally a fan of word marks, but that's nice. There's a version of this as well that does not have Capitals on it, both home and away. I didn't bother buying that jersey because I didn't really see how it was different enough for me to warrant buying it. And that says a lot right there, doesn't it? Probably people watching this going, well, if Shannon won't even buy it, right? Exactly. Now, from that era as well, this third ended up becoming their dark, replacing the blue one with the eagle on it. I love this jersey. I think that is probably still my favorite. And of course, the design not completely unlike that reverse retro that's sitting at the front. But yeah, that's a nice one. Really like that, and it's got the eagle on the shoulder as well. So really, really nice. I like the neckline on it as well. The copper, it's just really sharp. I liked it because it was a unique color scheme. It was something different. And I'm aware that in the 90s, everybody decided, so we're doing black now. There will be a black jersey for every team. It doesn't matter if it's in their color scheme or not. Everybody gets their own black jersey. Now, one interesting thing is, while they were getting black jerseys and everything, later on, when they did a Winter Classic jersey, this was actually kind of nice. There's nothing in the neckline on this. But I don't mind this. This is actually my wife's favorite of the Washington Capitals jerseys. Again, it's something different. It's definitely got that retro look. It feels to me like a Canucks fan very similar to the Vancouver Millionaires jersey, which they wore, which I haven't done the Vancouver portion of this yet because it's a whole section up there is all Canucks. So that video is going to take a while. I'm thinking maybe I just wait until after my holiday for that. But anyways, yeah, that jersey wasn't bad. I was kind of surprised it didn't stick around a little bit longer. And then we can get into this. Man, this stadium jersey, I don't know what the plan was here, but nope. Now, the interesting thing is that their third jersey that they currently wear is very similar. But it's like it's similar and they fixed the problems. And so they looked at the Caps jersey and they're like, well, that's a good enough idea. The colors are the same. But there were definitely some changes made to this that made it look nicer. You even got the 3 stars on both. So I do prefer this one. This is a prime green as well, so there's raised stitching on the logo there, which you can kind of see. But yeah, I do prefer this one to this one by a lot, actually. but they are basically a very similar design. I mentioned that in the Islanders video, how the stadium jersey, I think, led to the third jersey they had later on. All right, let's do the home and aways then. So their current home and aways. One thing I always notice with the Capitals jerseys, the C's odd. So and I've toyed around with getting Capitals with a C on it. The C's always odd with these. This of course is an OV jersey. I got it a long time ago. I got that one on sale. I'm trying to remember where I got it on sale, but I know I didn't pay full price. This one here, I've got the 2018 Stanley Cup Final patch on. This, of course, their current home jersey. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. You can see the button on there too. So it's first year Adidas. You can remove the buttons. I just don't bother. Same as the jock tags on the Reeboks. Why bother? But yeah, this not too bad. Not too bad jerseys. I think they're all right. Again, it's really an updated logo from what they had originally. Back in the 80s. Well, back in the 70s originally, right? So yeah, now this one here is their stadium jersey, which I like. I think this one's fine. This one, they finally did it. They finally took that eagle and put it on the front of a jersey. And you've got the outline of the Capitol building there as well. I think this one's not too shabby at all. The interesting thing is it doesn't extend around the back, which actually kind of surprised me that it just kind of cuts off there. I really thought they would do something fun with the back, but again, that's just a small quibble, and I'm not gonna say too much. Now, in terms of the reverse retro, and they're another team that I can see why we're not doing a third round of reverse retro, because how many more looks do they actually have? Like, they could do maybe the original logo on black, maybe do something like this with blue, but as we saw with the Coyotes, there's that law of diminishing returns. So this one was widely seen as one of the best of the first round. This one wasn't as widely heralded in the second round of reverse retro. I do prefer this jersey. It feels completely different, but again, this one borrows from that Capitol building one in its look and design. It's got the Capitol building on the shoulders, as does this one. Different colors, though, of course, with the logos there. But the reverse retro, I think they did well. I think they're all right. But the Capitals, definitely a team that is mostly stuck to its red, white, and blue color scheme, which makes sense in Washington, D.C. But man, when they do the Eagle, I think it looks fantastic. I wouldn't mind them returning to the Eagle full time, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think if it was going to happen, I think it would have already. Although with the reverse retro program done away with, it is possible that at some point in time they do a rebranding because money. And especially, if Ovi retires at some point and jersey sales drop, rebrands can happen when merchandise and jersey sales are down. So don't be surprised if eventually this is their logo again, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as to whether or not you think that should happen, or if you like the logo just fine the way it is. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.